is no recession. Despite many gloomy predictions over the past 3 years or so, and many hikes from the Fed, things are relatively okay. The biggest fears haven't become economic killers for 4 main reasons.
The labor market sucks.
Thankfully, the labor market is doing fine. The prime age employment is at a 22-year high, full-time employment hit a record, and all of this happened at a record pace, benefiting marginalized workers the most and sending black unemployment to a record low. This is all great news, and it's all a balance. Wage growth moderated at higher levels, which should please the Fed.
Manufacturing is collapsing.
Manufacturing is doing okay too. ISM has been coming in lower at a steady number, but isn't declining. It is softening at a slower pace, which again is good for the Fed and for avoiding economic calamity.
People have no money.
People are still buying stuff. They're still buying homes. They're going on cruises at record rates. Credit card spending is something to watch, but people still have room to spend.
Everything is horrible.
Bad things are getting better. The Fed seems to be leaning towards a pause. Inflation expectations are falling, and the hard data in the NFIB survey is fine. Inflation is no longer the biggest problem. Labor is. CPI came in just as expected with signs of moderation, especially in core services ex housing, the Fed's favorite number. The data is good, and the bad data points are steadying. And of course, horrible things are always happening. The debt ceiling fiasco, a political stunt that could be solved by a coin flip, banks exploding, a byproduct of the rapid rise in rates, and stress in commercial real estate as the world rotates away from offices. Bears have a lot to gain in predicting disaster. There is money in betting that the world is going to explode. But the economy is not there right now. This is a Goldilocks economy. It isn't too hot with too much inflation and too much growth, and it's also not too cold with losing jobs and collapsing industry. Things are okay on average. They might not feel great all the time, but the data should speak louder than the bears.